Hello, in this video I'm going to take 8 minutes of your time and tell you a bunch of useless facts about skateboarding, which you will probably forget by the end of the video. So sit back and enjoy. Due to the injuries caused by skateboarding, it was banned in Norway between 1978 and 1989. People used to smuggle boards in from England, and if they were caught, they would be arrested. Yes, people would actually get arrested for smuggling skateboards. Goofy Stance was named after the Disney character Goofy, and it was called this because of the weird way they rode his board. Skateboards were once almost a weapon of war. Sort of. During the early 1990s, of course, the US military briefly tested skateboards as a means to maneuver inside buildings and urban settings in a program called Ultra Warrior 99. The most expensive skateboard in the world is a Louis Vuitton Supreme skateboard priced at $59,000. Ironically, when Jeffree Star bought this for his boyfriend, the deck snapped after only doing a few tricks. The largest skate park in the world is in China. It's 182,000 square feet and is a part of a larger sports complex located next to 10 University. The longest journey by skateboard was completed by Rob Thompson in New Zealand when he traveled 7,555 miles. For reference, the longest distance between two mainland points in the US is 2,892 miles. That means that he essentially went from coast to coast twice. The Tony Hawk Foundation has built over 623 skate parks. Hate him or love him. Wait, you hate Tony Hawk? What, bro, what's wrong with you, man? Get out of this video. What are you doing here?
Get him out of here. Throw him out!
The longest grind ever in skateboarding is held by Jagger Eaton, where he did a 50-50 down a handrail and went 204 feet. The price of a skateboard has not increased in 30 years until 2021. Tony Hawk made a deal with Kohl's to sell his line of shoes under the condition that they would never cost over $40, so pretty much everybody could afford them. Speaking more about Tony Hawk, he's actually divorced. This happened back in 1993. Just kidding, he's actually been divorced 3 times. Briefly, in 2001, skateboarding was more popular than baseball by 2 million people. Tony Hawk has created more than 100 tricks. This is probably a world record, but it's not listed anywhere as one. Tony Hawk has an IQ of 144 and was bullied in school for his skateboarding. In his autobiography, he said back then in high school, a professional skateboarder was looked at as being the equivalent of being a professional frisbee thrower today. The world record for the most skate parks skated in a single day was held by 3 guys named Chris Haslam, Mark Appleyard, and Ryan DiCenzo. They skated 31 skate parks in a single day, until that record was broken in September of 2020 by Matt Kalita, who hit 53 skate parks in a single day. The world record for the fastest speed on an electric skateboard is 59 miles per hour. One of the best skateboarders today, Nigel Houston, was raised strictly by his father on a vegan diet up until 2006. Another aspect of his strict upbringing was him only being permitted to listen to reggae music. Nigel Houston More than half of all skateboarders in the United States live in California. The skate god Aaron Cairo is a Scientologist. The first skateboards were pretty much scooters. How's that for evolution? Looking to make money in skateboarding? Check out Street League Skateboarding because that is where most money is made. The largest competition prize in history was offered by them back in 2016 for a total of $1.6 million. The average monthly income among pro skaters is from $1,000 to $10,000 per month. Obviously, only a few at the top get the higher range. We all know about the infamous 900 that Tony Hawk did, but did you know that in 2019, Mitchie Brusco became the first person to ever land a 1260? To make it more impressive, it was at a big air contest at the X Games. The richest skateboarder in the world is Tony Hawk, with an estimated net worth of between $100 and $120 million. The popularity of skateboarding completely plummeted during the late 1980s and early 1990s. Because of this, a ton of skate parks were shut down, and this was also unintentionally the birth of street skateboarding. The current world record for the fastest speed on a skateboard is 89 miles per hour. Every single day, about 176 skaters end up having to visit the emergency room. That's 65,000 per year. The first female professional skateboarder was Patty McGee, who turned pro in 1964. She was most well known for setting the world record for the fastest girl on a skateboard when she was only 19. The first skateboard decks were literally made out of 2x4s, and skateboarding is a $5 billion industry. Vans were in fact not the first skate shoe. In 1965, the Randolph Rubber Company created the first skateboarding shoe ever called the Randy 720. Speaking of Vans, they're originally a work shoe company. They went almost completely bankrupt before marketing to skaters. The most stairs ever ollied was done by Jaws when he went down a 25 stair called the Leon 25. There is an estimated 85 million skaters in the world. The highest ollie from flat ground was done by Aldrin Garcia in 2011. He ollied 3.9 feet high in the air. 24% of skaters are female and 76% are male. This data also includes longboarders and cruisers. Zumiez is the biggest skate store, along with the most hated. They have over 700 stores worldwide. Sky Brown is the professional skateboarder who is the youngest skateboarder to have ever competed in Vans US Open. She was only 8 at the time that she participated in 2016. There were 436 complaints to the police about skateboarding in one California neighborhood during a 20-month period. It's unclear if the complaints were all from different people or if it was just from one really unhappy resident. The oldest skater to have ever entered a competition was 81 years old. The largest known marketing failure of Levi's was when they tried to market themselves to appeal to the style of skateboarding. What posers. A 11-year-old Brazilian landed the first ever 1080. His name is Guy Curry. Polyurethane wheels that we know us today were made by Frank Nasworthy in the 1970s. Before that, clay was used for wheels. The Dogtown brand were the first to introduce a successful line of skateboards that had graphics on them. Shortly after this, it was hard to get a board without graphics. The wrist is the most likely part of your body to get hurt while skateboarding. North America is the largest skateboarding supplier. They own 28% of the market. In second place is
China.
The first known skateboarding video ever made is the Bones Brigade video show, which was aired in 1984. Popsicle skateboards are the most popular skateboard. As of 2018, 50% of all skateboard revenue came from them. Almost all pro female skateboarders have to work an extra job to be able to support their professional skateboarding career. The average age of a skateboarder is 12 years old. The youngest recorded skateboard rider is 2. Laredo, Texas has the most skate parks in the world per resident. There are 4.1 skate parks per 100,000 residents there. The Leith Skate 3 is supposedly the strongest deck in the world. The first skateboard magazine was the Quarterly Skateboarder, which was started in 1964, and it was dead and shut down by 1965. But it was revived by Surfer Magazine and then renamed the Skateboarder in the early 1970s. And in fact, it is still around today. Families with children that are into skateboarding spend an estimated $390 per year on skateboarding, 109 of which is spent on equipment. The first official skateboard brand was Santa Cruz. It was founded by NHS in 1973, based in California, and it's still one of the most popular skateboarding brands today. The first skate park was called Surf City, and it was opened in 1965 in Arizona. The first ever half pipe was built by Tony Stewart. Tony named it the Rampage, but the name obviously didn't stick today. The idea was based on a 24-foot water pipe that Tom used to skate, and he was looking for a similar experience in a more convenient place. You know, because sewer water and stuff. Skateboarding is the 6th most popular sport in the world based on participants. 2020 was the first year that skateboarding was going to be in the Olympics, until COVID hit. The largest skateboard in the world is 12 times the size of a regular skateboard. Professional strange skateboarder Daewon Song can notice a 1/16 inch difference in his boards. He has been riding the same shape for 17 years, with only very minor tweaks. Despite his pickiness and need for perfection, he uses his car as a bench press when making new boards. The longest ollie on flat is 16 feet 6 inches by Jordan Hufford. There are less than 500 skate parks in the US. Anyway, I think that's enough facts for now. I hope you guys remembered some of them maybe, I don't know. Hopefully this video wasn't a total waste of time. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's all I have for now, and I'll see you later. Peace out.